Welcome everyone to Minor League Tag Pro Live, the first round playoffs. We're going to be bringing you an entertaining, high-quality stream this time on a Sunday night, coming outside the for these playoff matches. Today, we have a repeat of our Week 10 matchup, the qakboosters versus LagProne. Taking a quick look at the numbers here on the season. The qakboosters come in first overall in the conference, playing the 4th place LagProne, have that plus 89 cap differential, and the 18-2-0 season record. Last 4 games, they only lost in the last 4 games is that loss in the first game last week to LagProne. So LagProne looking to have some more magic against this top-ranked team and possibly knock them out of the playoffs. LagProne, however, not a bad team in their own right. Plus 32 cap differential, a 12-8-0 season record. And the same thing, that only loss on their last 4 is to the qakboosters. So, taking a look here at the qakboosters roster, we have a slight change from last week, where, where Catalyst will be starting here. Catalyst, Fly, Protagonist, and Jake from State Farm are our qakboosters starters. So we'll talk a little bit more about them during the interim. And Nolfin joining me here will give you the LagProne roster.
Hey everyone, good to be back. It's deja vu. Just 6 days ago we were here with these same 2 teams, and last week it didn't matter who won either game. Both teams are going to be in playoffs. It's now the playoffs, so whoever loses these games is going home. LagProne, they're 4th in the East right now. We're looking at offense, Hark Mollis and Remo Slice, and then Adam Bomb and OJ Dude on defense. Adam and OJ played all 40 minutes together last week, so I'd expect to see a bunch from them.
All right.
And apparently we had a false start.
We have a little bit more time to talk about the rosters here. So, Catalyst is going to be playing Thinking with Portals, replacing Ishii, who may be coming into a game. Jake from State Farm is subbing in for Mr. Fruitsy, who is apparently having some computer issues, so we'll see if that affects the qakboosters. And we're just about to start here. Nolfin, anything else to add before we get to this first game?
Oh, it's just always good to see a game on Thinking with Portals. It plays, so differently. I mean, honestly, Thinking with Portals and Emerald are both kind of very fast-paced maps that you can cap quickly on, and it's hard to keep reset on. So, it should be interesting to see.
That's right. Just a quick announcement before the game starts, as we have about 10 seconds. Don't forget that we are going to be doing the Jump Up halftime challenge. So if you want to join the Jump Up, make sure you follow mLTP Live, comment !JUMP in the chat. And we are starting off right away with Fly Molo sitting on the exit portal for the qakboosters and E for the LagProne, and Protagonist for the qakboosters already out.
And we've got Ian on defense on the map on Thinking with Portals here instead of, let's see, who was normally with Adam? OJ Dude, yeah.
So possibly a little bit of a strategic change here for LagProne. E, I believe when I saw him play, he was a little bit more well-versed in Thinking with Portals, which is something that you absolutely need. It's a map that doesn't really tolerate mistakes by the defenders.
Absolutely. Decision making is kind of key. And
Catalyst with a great return there.
Oh, and there's no portal for him.
And
portal could have been a cap.
Spawned just after it. That was a portal cap if I've ever seen one. An accidental portal, it looks like, there by OJ Dude. As our first round of pups is up, and E, Remo Slice, and Jake from State Farm all going to grab one of the pups. Protagonist with the flag for qakboosters. They've really had it, but Remo Slice has a real shot here with that juke juice. Jake from State Farm needs to stay alive as he does avoid a snipe from Hark Mollis, but can't get out. Fly Molo now with the flag, trying to get out of base, but there's 3 qakboosters there, and nice blocks there by Catalyst and Protag.
We're seeing a pretty patient game so far.
Yeah, It's been a lot of grabs, but very little pushing hard for the Caps right now. So we'll see if one of these two teams is going to get more aggressive here in the last 2 or 3 minutes if the score stays as it does right now.
The other interesting thing about thinking with portals is you end up with a lot of rotations because the map is so small. I mean, we just saw Catalyst there grabbing for qakboosters, and this map, you need to be able to hold on.
And Hart with a beautiful juke avoiding the return, and as Protag was trying to come in with that rolling bomb. Great job by Hart. Really saved a cap there with a slight little wall juke.
Protag doing a good job with those bombs. Ended up kissing into a return there, but Jake almost returned for cap there.
Unfortunately, Catalyst able to keep E off that portal, as that would have been a return coming and a possible cap for for LagProne.
Well, they had Protag on Re, but
anything can change in a couple seconds here on Thinking with Portals.
Yeah.
Mr. Fruit's even the group, as Protag giving some helpful advice to his team, it looks like, in the chat.
Nothing more helpful than don't sit there.
Absolutely. Jake from State Farm, a nice juke on Atom Bomb with that Juke Juice Tag Pro combo, the lawnmower, as it's come to be known by a couple of influential individuals.
Both teams reset now.
It's been a relatively uneventful first 4 minutes in Thinking with Portals. You kind of expect a little bit more action, as both teams really haven't had the flag out of base very long. I mean, on Thinking with Portals, 3 minutes of hold in the first 4 minutes really isn't all that impressive. It's kind of expected, actually.
Yeah, I mean, there are actually kind of set plays that you can run to try and get yourselves out of base here. And I don't think people are as well versed in them, and they don't have fancy names like the gun and Geo Koala.
Yeah, it's always fun if you come up with a nice name. Fly Molo gonna clear out base for Catalyst. The two defenders playing offense here for a little bit. As Jake from State Farm has a shot to get out and avoids a return there from that bomb, but E gets the nice snipe on him. As Remo Slice coming in, and this is a dangerous situation here, but Jake from State Farm and Catalyst both get in front. Well played by them.
Fly needed to block that boost. Oh, this is a good opportunity. Catalyst is the only one there to slow him down, but now they left the back portal open.
Wow, Protag almost kisses Hark Mollis, instead just bumps him off as he's coming in for a cap opportunity, as Atom Bomb's looking to get the return, and he will flip corner Hark Mollis, a beautiful cap.
Yeah, that was just, really great patience and just, some bad grabs on the other side. But Protag's going to use that Tag Pro to let him get out front.
As Jake from State Farm really has an opportunity to tie up the score here, as he's doing a great job holding there, but Hark Mollis able to get out and avoid the Fly Molo Catalyst for at least a brief period of time here. Once again, Jake from State Farm playing incredibly patiently. Great job by him, but his defender's not getting back very quickly. Fly's kind of waiting for E to come to her, it looks like.
Yeah.
And E really pushing for a cap here, kind of staying in base. Real dangerous spot, too.
I mean, honestly, you kind of need to. It's, it's cap or die.
It is the playoffs, so absolutely agree. This is, each team's trying to stay alive for the rest of their season. And Atom Bomb, beautiful pickup of that Tag Pro.
Yeah, double kill immediately with it.
And it almost
Jake from State Farm just trying to stay alive. Oh, Catalyst comes in a second too late.
Hark Mollis with his second cap of the game. Remo Slice looking for a split, can't quite get it there on the qakboosters base.
Oh, there's going to be another 3 for Hark.
Hark Mollis really carrying the offense, but not just on his juke. Some great defensive plays by Adam.
And there's a 4th. One first for Remo. And this map just punishes you if you get out of position. At some point, it's just almost worth it for someone to stay back and, get the reset. Just give up the cap, because they've had 2 or 3 caps right in a row now.
Absolutely. Hark Mollis once again holding the flag. He's done a great job for the LagProne team, and a kiss there with that the Tag Pro, excuse me. But Jake from State Farm is ahead. Remo Slice wisely backs off there back into the qakboosters base. Hark Mollis looking to get out, hits the boost a little awkwardly, and gets returned by Jake from State Farm as we have 2 short flaccid and a beautiful snipe by Remo Slice.
Little bounce snipe.
Yeah, great positioning by him. Protagonist is not happy with his team. He is chat spamming hard.
Is he not using a mic, or is he just being kind of a dick?
I would assume that he isn't. Yeah, that he does not use a mic.
Then it's not as bad.
Atom Bomb with another beautiful snipe as Hark has a chance to get ahead. Jake from State Farm needs to get out past Atom Bomb here, and Hark almost just clips the corner there. Had a real opportunity at a cap once again. As E with
great
a beautiful
return for me.
Yeah, E's up and playing out of his mind. It looks like it's been a real wise choice here.
Yeah, good substitution on their part.
Yeah, Atom Bomb and E, 15 and 14 returns each, with just knackering the qakboosters team. And Hark with a beautiful exit from base, looking to get another cap here, but Catalyst gets right in front of him. It's been all LagProne this half.
Yeah, kind of like the first game.
Absolutely.
Last week.
This map, I believe, was chosen by... let me verify that. I believe it was chosen by LagProne, so good map choice. If not, the qakboosters really have an issue here that they're going to need to correct in the upcoming half.
Yeah, it was funny looking at the map selection for this set of games, because the first 2 maps that the teams eliminated were the maps they lost to one another last week.
Very funny.
They're like, nope, we are not playing that map that you just won against us.
That's a really clever and a smart decision for them, actually.
3, 2, 1.
And that's going to end the first half 4-0 with 3 caps from Hark Mollis as LagProne gets the early lead on qakboosters.
I will say, though, this is one map where a 4-0 O lead is like a 1-0 O lead. It's nothing to come back by 4 in 10 minutes. But looking at some of those stats, very much LagProne's map. Returns from E and Adam up about 30 between the 2 of them, whereas on the other side, the entire team adds up to 33. So the LagProne defense basically did the job of the entire qakboosters team in terms of returns and hold. LagProne, we're looking at 4 minutes, 6.5 minutes, 7.5 minutes a hold versus 4 minutes. Sorry, doing the math in my head. 6.5, just under 7 minutes a hold. So not a lot of difference in hold, just a lot of difference in what they were able to do in terms of getting the returns. And that's really the key to this map, is get those returns so that when you're, and be close to the base, so that when you're out, you can get the caps.
Absolutely. Standout player that half for me has to be Hark Mollis, pulling in 3 caps. I mean, his defense did a great job freeing him up, but he still had to make he had a couple of really good wall jukes just to save caps that aren't going to show up on the scoreboard. Harkmall has really carried there, and E with a great job as well. I mean, not to say that E and Atom Bomb didn't do a great job, but
to come off the bench from someone who has a typical defensive partner and to be able to kind of shut down an offense to 0 caps and 10 minutes on thinking with portals, that says something.
Absolutely. So
he's old school.
He's been around a long time. But so here's another opportunity for you guys. We have the Jump Up giveaway, the Jump Up halftime challenge coming up here. It's going to be closing in the middle of this upcoming half. So be prepared. If you want to enter that and play, comment !jump in the chat. Be a follower of Minor League Tag Pro Live, and be on Mumble so we can contact you, and you'll be able to play in the Jump Up Halftime Challenge if your name is selected. So go ahead and enter. You want that chance to win, and the top 3 of the overall leaders will get to play during that Mooper Ball. Super Ball, actually. Not just the Mooper Ball, the Super Ball. So if you get that high score, you could see yourself in the Super Ball halftime show.
And we'll try and keep Adarsh out this week, because I think last week he was just trying to keep anyone else from knocking him out, because isn't Adarsh in 3rd place overall right now?
Yes, Adarsh is just barely in 3rd place. He's holding on. He's clinging on to that 3rd place.
So if we don't get a 3rd, I am playing Adarsh, okay? And I suck at it.
Having some clever Adarsh laughing at his own thing.
Looks like we actually might not be doing Jump Up in group chat. I'm not quite sure what all's going on.
What's the
There's just some chat going on in the group between the teams. We only have 3v3. Apparently there were issues on Radius for people. I don't know. Not quite sure what's going on.
There's some serious issues going on here. I don't understand what's happening, but we'll keep you updated here as we're trying to get this.
Honestly, I think they just put you and me in second. We'll each be on one team and we can just talk shit the entire half.
If we do have the opportunity, it looks like they're getting fixed. We may play it at the end of the second game or at the end of the overall game, if that's something that we could do here. It just may get delayed, so
yeah, that would be great.
So delay on the Jump Up halftime challenge. It's still going to be happening as of now. So if we could reopen that, so we can do it at the end this time. So a slight change. It's not the halftime challenge. It's the post game Jump Up challenge.
Adarsh has been foiled again. Don't worry. I know he's trying to keep that 3rd slot to himself, but we're gonna have 3 more people pushing for it this week.
We're gonna get all the people from the mLTP live game coming in here shortly. So comment !jump in the chat. We'll get this game and lag issue sorted out here, as we're still waiting on one other player on the qakboosters side. So we're still waiting for someone here. I don't know who they're going to sub in, but apparently we're having some ping and lag issues between these teams. So Nolthan, let's take a quick look back at the first half. LagProne take the early 4-0 lead here on Thinking with Portals, looking to eliminate the #1 seeded qakboosters. What can they do to increase their lead and keep themselves strong for the next game?
I mean, honestly, just keeping the flag out of base is pretty crucial. Always having that defense trying to get reset fast. I mean, these are kind of the keys to Thinking with Portals. The longer you can hold Holding is very much it's like the Holy See. Holding is very much defense in this map, and so you want to keep it out. You want to be able to use those bombs to just create distance between yourself and the chasers when they get close, because those team tiles are really dangerous if you're on their side. You know, if they're on team tiles chasing you, it's a lot harder to pull off jukes. It's not like a center flag map where you can use the team tiles against someone. You don't really see that happening as much here. And so, you know, if I were, it sounds like we're about to go.
Yeah, we are. We finally got in our fourth as the Cat Boosters are ready to go. They need to come back from a 4-0 deficit here, and they're looking like they're starting out quick. Atom Bomb spiking Protag, and Protag gives the Kappa. Oh man, he was completely fooled by that. But Remo Slice already out for LagProne, and Jake from State Farm, nice job to get that return there. Protag, which is, it's fantastic if you have the Twitch emotes script on for Google Chrome, is that Kappa was just absolutely hilarious, as he didn't look pleased.
Both teams sticking with the same lineup.
I think that's a little bit of that might be an issue here for Cat Boosters, is Catalyst was brought in as a thinking with Portal's expert, so to speak, and didn't really have a great defensive half, excuse me. And we have our very first pups as Catalyst picks up a rolling bomb, and instead of taking it on Re, is just he finally grabs that Re with that bomb, a quick defusal, and E with a snipe. Hark Mollis has an opportunity here, as Atom Bomb has a beautiful return, and Hark with a nice that portal, giving him a 5-0 lead so far.
Hark blocks him the wrong way.
Sometimes it's the little things that make the difference, and
yeah,
and it's an all Atom Bomb so far this time, with some beautiful snipe.
And that block on Catalyst was looking nice, although it kind of, gave Protagonist room to almost get out past E.
Atom Bomb, once again, lining up another snipe, tries to get off that back wall, but Jake from State Farm wisely gets out. And this is the first real close opportunity for the Cat Boosters, as Remo Slice looks like he lagged into a corner there. Yep, the Remo Slice lagged out, has to refresh, giving him a 3v4 here. Hark Mollis needs to stay alive while wait for Remo Slice to respawn. And Hark does a pretty good job. And Atom Bomb, another beautiful bounce snipe from him, as he has 6 returns, I believe, already. 7 returns, excuse me. 7 returns already. Just absolutely insane from Atom Bomb so far this half. As the defense on LagProne's side is just locking down Jake from State Farm and Protagonist.
Yeah.
And Jake from State Farm is going to try to get out here. Beautiful wiggle juke, gets by Atom Bomb, and he's ahead of 3. E and Remo Slice, the only ones left.
Yeah, E doing a great job boosting to get ahead there, because that was really dangerous for a second.
Atom Bomb looks like he's going to be able to pick up all 3 pups, and it's 2 juke juices and a rolling bomb.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Diffuses the rolling bomb on a return, but still having those juke juices and once again he has just been on fire with snipes. Catalyst pinned in
and
that
there's
back
another
corner.
cap.
Atom Bomb is just clearing the way for LagProne. He is just dominating on defense.
You might say he's blowing up.
He is jihading it. I'm sorry if that's offensive.
It's not offensive. It's just not particularly funny. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm allowed to not be funny.
I'm a dad, so pretty much everything I say is not funny.
That's the rules of fatherhood.
Exactly. I'm allowed. It's a permit you get. See?
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there along with the hi blank. Or if someone says I'm thirsty, the I'm thirsty jokes. Nice to meet you, thirsty.
Oh, Protagonist with the first cap for Cat Boosters right here.
Easy walk-in for Protagonist. A little bit of miscommunication, it looked like, on the LagProne side while we laughed about dad jokes.
Well, and that was just actually a save attempt. That was just Protagonist punishing them. He grabbed off of a portal that they were going to cap if he didn't grab right then. And so he grabbed because he had to, and then capped off of it. Just kind of goes to show you how dangerous it can be to kind of let yourself get out of position on this map for, just 5 seconds. Oh, beautiful move from Jake.
Jake is keeping the qakboosters game one hopes alive as they're only down now. It's 6-1. Not an impossible comeback, but definitely not an easy one.
Yeah, we're now halfway through this second half, so.
And Protagonist had a shot. Hark Mollis, nice use of the portal to grab and get out. Hark really been doing a great job with some wall jukes and wall boosts. His corners had given him a lot of space between the qakboosters team. But right now it's still all defenses. This is a relatively low scoring thinking with portals match. Protagonist trying to get by Atom Bomb, can't quite get by, and Jake from State Farm avoiding an Atom Bomb snipe, getting himself out, but Catalyst and I'm Fly kind of bump him back into the return from Atom Bomb. Hark Mollis, a beautiful juke there as Protag whiffs on the snipe.
It's a hard snipe to make. I mean, we've seen a bunch of people do it tonight, but it's almost sometimes better to wait for the offender to make their move.
And a nice portal for I'm Fly to get out of there. Beautiful job by her just to get out with the flag. Hark sitting on those bombs. He's playing really patient.
He's waiting for that pup is what he's doing.
That's a little bit of a long wait there as E's out with a rolling bomb.
He's still got a few seconds left on that, too. I'd be getting closer to base. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, didn't quite get the defusal that he might have hoped for. Possibility of a cap is always high when you've got a flag carrier with that rolling bomb.
Protagonist letting his team know they've only got 3 minutes to make things happen.
That's right. Protagonist is you're going to see some really risky plays here from qakboosters as Jake from State Farm's already across the map before regrab's been close to getting back. And a nice job from Jake as he just needs the return here from Catalyst, and he gets returned right as Catalyst gets the return as well.
Bad luck.
And E's going to be able to walk in for a cap here. Real
decap. And Hark's coming in for another if he can get it, but Fly's got that tag pro to give Catalyst the lead. Adam. Clutch return past around a tag pro. And he's almost got the second.
I'm Fly. A nice job blocking the snipe there from Atom Bomb. Smart positioning by Fly. Those team tiles really gave Atom Bomb an advantage there to get around.
Absolutely.
And Jake from State Farm looking to get out as well, almost all the way over in base as E's sliding around bottom, trying to get by Protag and doesn't though. Tried to get him to use that boost and get out of position.
But that let Hark get out back door.
As we have just 1 minute and 56 seconds left, looks like it's going to be an easy Game 1 win for LagProne, barring the world's most ridiculous comeback of all time.
Shades of last week.
LagProne coming out with once again an early lead, taking the first game, and then hopefully they don't see a repeat performance for their sake as on rush. LagProne just couldn't get anything done, and the qakboosters were able to.
We might get another cap here.
No, a beautiful portal by Fly, saving the cap from Remo Slice. And here's an opportunity for Hark to get in, as Jake from State Farm whiffs on that, and the portal spawns beautifully for Hark Mollis.
Gotta say, I have not seen any Tojoing tonight. A little disappointed. The
No,
Tojo. Are you familiar? You're familiar with the Tojo, I assume?
Yes, indeed.
The Tojo is, of course, using the portals in base just to kind of create space because they pretty much, spawn after just a couple seconds, and so it just kind of draws the offender away, and you can kind of get around him by continually using those portals.
Hark has a beautiful corner juke there once again, sliding by the team and looking for the return here.
Both
He gets
teams.
it.
Jake was
gets
sitting
it.
on flag tile too.
And Adam Bomb, a nice block. Hark, almost a boat there. Hark had a chance to really boat on thinking with portals. Something you don't see very often.
But he didn't vote. He just came into the portal from the wrong side is why that took so long.
Absolutely. Hark, once again, just playing very well here, but that defense from Atom Bomb and E crushing the qakboosters' hopes and dreams here for this first game. And LagProne, shockingly for many people, takes that first game with a 9-1 win.
Yeah, that was, I mean, you see why LagProne chose that map, because they just dominated Atom Bomb with 21 returns that second half. E with 13 more, so 34 returns between the two of them. Doing the math on the other side, 16, 25, 32 returns. Fewer returns on the entire qakboosters team than on the defense for LagProne. And Atom Bomb, not a single grab. He was all about the returns, as we probably all noticed. So only 3 deaths for Atom Bomb that entire half.
It seemed like the qakboosters were really missing Mr. Fruitsy. At least from my standpoint here, as well as Ishii, who played for them last week against LagProne, and really gave them a whole bunch of caps and nice returns from Ishii as well.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with the second game. They bring in some other folks that, now that they're on their home turf, if that makes a little bit of a difference. We're moving to Pilot, right?
That's right. We are going to be moving to Pilot. So since we did have an abbreviated intro, we're going to talk a little bit about Pilot while we have some chance. We're going to have some post-game jump up as well. But talking about Pilot, this is its second season in competitive, a relatively balanced map, unlike Thinking with Portals, which is incredibly chaotic. Fast-paced, real snipe-heavy, though, so be prepared for that. And
I will say, like Thinking with Portals, it really punishes poor decision-making. It's such a small map. It's so easy to be past, 3 and 1 bad grab or getting blocked out, and that's a cap.
Absolutely. Some key things to watch and what we're going to be focusing on here are those mid bombs and that choke on Pilot. So be aware of those, and we'll see how each team plays the mid section of the map.
Does Pithy have the bomb me or something? Jeez. All queued up for us to kind of hit like a morning show?
I don't think so, but we will have a beautiful little event coming up afterwards, as we have moved the Jump Up Halftime Challenge to the post game, so that we can get all those viewers in, so that we can have the most competitive Jump Up, as a spot in the Super Bowl Jump Up Challenge is at stake for our top 3 competitors. So if you want to compete in this Minor League Tag Pro Live Jump Up Challenge, comment !jump in the chat, and make sure you follow us, Minor League Tag Pro Live, on Twitch. You cannot win if you're only following mLTP Live. So those viewers that are coming over from the mLTP game, be aware that you will in fact have to follow us as well in order to be eligible for this game.
And here we go with the second game. I'd love it if we could see in the joiner what the teams are, because they go launching. I'm like, what did they finally settle on for the teams? And now we have to wait.
Some quick changes, I believe, on the qakbooster side. I believe Catalyst is going to be out this half, but I could be mistaken. Yes, Ishii is in. And the April Fool as well, a surprise there, as Fly is out. Protagonist and Jake from State Farm still on offense here.
So they blame the defense. Classic.
I really think that the biggest difference here is Jake from State Farm over Mr. Fruitsy. Mr. Fruitsy, one of the top cap getters in minor league. His presence is really going to be missed here, in my opinion. Though Protagonist is already out, and Jake from State Farm can't get by the Atom Bomb OJ Dude combo, as E has been subbed back out. He was a Thinking with Portals skill-based decision there, it looks like, for the LagProne team.
It's hard to argue with a defensive pair on a more classic map. OJ and Adam have played together so much. I'm pretty sure that we saw that we commentated with OJ and Adam on this map against someone a few weeks ago. Base Gods Miners team, maybe?
I believe so.
Yeah. Beautiful work by Remo to get past there. Oh, I was hoping for a back wall boons.
Oh, and he almost gets the back wall, but can't quite get back there. The April Fool does get the flag and get out. And no regrab set up for the LagProne team, as it looks like Protagonist and Jake from State Farm with that rolling bomb gonna have a chance to really do some damage here. As Hark Mollis is the only one left for LagProne, he needs to stay alive and can't get by Ishii.
And there's that all of a sudden pass 3, and it's hard if you've got 2 defenders versus 1 in this base. It's so big. You have to do something aggressive, and if it doesn't work, it's a cap.
Protagonist doing a lot of holding now as they are dominating the LagProne here in these first couple minutes. One real good chance for Remo Slice, and then it's been nothing but a regrab train here for Protag and Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, definitely a stronger looking qakboosters on this map.
Yeah, thinking with portals really seems to be a very particular skill set map, and the LagProne team obviously knew its secrets. Remo Slice does a great job avoiding the return, as Protag did have a couple seconds of a nub step off that rolling bomb that he defused. And a kiss here as the April Fool now has the flag and is able to get out, but not out fully. And we have a full reset here for both teams.
Yeah, Ishii was playing a little bit of anti-re there when I think it was Protag that had the rolling bomb. And if you've got a rolling bomb, all you want is the damn return. Stay out of my way. Just go chase. I don't think an anti is going to be, the most effective tool when your FC has rolling. Remo, he's going everywhere but forward.
It looks like he was just sitting still for a couple seconds there, and Hart kind of helps both defenders in for the return, as Jake from State Farm has an opportunity to cap. Misses the flag though by just a pixel.
Not always an easy boost to make, so he's obviously forgiven. Unless they lose by 1 point, then he's dropped.
qakboosters making some serious changes here. It looks like they're working out so far, as they do have a 1-0 lead, but I'm still a little bit concerned about their offense of pairing with Protag and Jake from State Farm.
We'll see what happens.
Remo Slice tries to snipe on Protag and just ends up killing himself there. And the April Fool is going to pick up a regrab with that rolling bomb. Protagonist really pushing for a cap here. A smart kiss from him, as the April Fool still does have that rolling bomb, but it just expires. And Remo Slice looking to get a cap here, as they have 2 defenders back. Jake from State Farm needs to get out past Atom Bomb and OJ Dude, and does a nice job getting top, but can't get past Atom Bomb, as OJ Dude pushes for the return, can't get it on Protag. Now Hark Mollis coming in, he's just got 2 to beat. And a kiss instead of a return there, as OJ Dude and Atom Bomb are a couple pixels off, and gotta be disappointing for Hark there.
Yeah, rushed it just a little bit.
We're about to have another pup battle here, as Remo Slice picks up that tag pro, and the April Fool's gonna be out while they were fighting for that pup. Ishii does a nice job getting and an almost return from Jake from State Farm, as just enough time for them to get back in the base.
I think that was a little friendly fire on that rolling bomb too, because wasn't that
Yes, it's kind of what it looked like there as well. So that it was
a LagProne rolling bomb that got defused and boosted the LagProne FC into a spike.
Always a little bit unfortunate there. Is Hark still looking for his first cap on Pilot? Hasn't had any yet after a phenomenal game on Thinking with Portal by Hark. I believe he had 3 caps the first game and 3 the second as well.
You are correct.
Remo Slice coming in for a cap here. Is he's got 3 in front of him. Got to remain really patient. Has that bomb spawn, and he had a chance at a rolling bomb, but he will still get in there. A beautiful boost off that corner, right back out in front, and able to sneak in for the first cap for LagProne. Park Mollis looking for a kiss here, it looks like, and Remo Slice trying to get out past the April Fool with that rolling bomb. He does a nice job of it as Protag is pinned back in the LagProne base for a little bit. The April Fool, though, has an opportunity here, but his rolling bomb runs out right as he gets into some tough trouble.
I feel like that happened to him with his last rolling bomb, too.
He looked like he was trying to push it because he knew it was coming out soon.
Yeah.
He just wanted the defusal and just didn't get there quite in time. He still almost made a beautiful juke to get past them, but a nice recovery by the LagProne defense, able to get the quick return. OG Dude picking up another pup. Pups galore here for the LagProne team, as I think they've... they are 12-7 advantage in pups so far. Make that 13.
Wow.
And return here is incredibly dangerous as Ishii able to get the flag. Remo Slice wanted the return, wanted to get his own return and cap, but just couldn't quite do it. Now here's an opportunity for Atom Bomb with the snipe. Misses it with that juke juice as Protag's able to get out. And looking for the kiss here. Instead just corners himself. The April Fool with the flag. OJ Dude gonna have a nice return. And Remo Slice has an opportunity here to get up in between them. He tries to split Protag and Ishii, but just can't do it.
Protag got there just in time. Although they've got to be careful because, you know, Hark is pushing pretty hard again.
Hark holding up by those mid bombs. He's just waiting, playing a super patient game for Pups here, it looks like. As he is just gonna get that mid rolling bomb, it looks like, as well. Real advantage here for LagProne as they have an opportunity to get a cap here with that rolling bomb, but Protagonist, nice jukes along those bottom corner. And Jake from State Farm with a beautiful return after the defusal by the qakboosters. A 1-1 game. This is as tight as they can get, and the qakboosters really need a solid victory here in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. And the 1 seed being upset by the number 4 seed would just be a ridiculous occurrence, and something that I don't think anyone's really expected, as there's only been 2 total losses for the qakboosters the entire time.
One of them was LagProne, though.
That's right. LagProne seems to have the qakboosters number on the fast maps, as they beat him on Wormy last week.
And it's not just 2 total losses anymore. Now it's 3.
Correct. I did not include the playoff loss. Thank you, Nolton.
It's okay. It's my burden being right.
So say we all. Jake from State Farm, a beautiful snipe from Atom Bomb gets Remo Slice out ahead of 2. He's only got the April Fool to beat, but Protag does a nice job chasing him down as he comes in for the cap. He had the blocks, but just couldn't circle it around. And this is going to end as a 1-1 tie. We have a possibility of this ending after this half. If the LagProne team is able to they just need 1 cap. It's tied going into the second half of the second game here.
Yeah, and Atom Bomb and OJ Dude just kind of getting the returns, 32 again between them. And qakboosters definitely a grabbier team, but the returns just My goodness, so many returns. So,
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to say that Atom Bomb definitely is my my MVP for this half. 20 returns, just ridiculous from.
yeah, it's funny. It's hard to have an MVP when it's a low-scoring game, because for the most part, it's just about returns. You know, there are opportunities, like that first cap from I'm guessing, I think it was Remo Slice off the back wall was just beautiful, but for the most part, that was all about just defense and contain and getting ahead. Ishii, I saw played anti-re a few times. One time it did not pan out. The second time it did pan out. I don't think it got them any caps, but it got him a solid reset. So I'll give him a little bit of props for pulling off a successful anti-re.
Yeah, and we're about to move here back to the qakboosters home server, so a possibility for them to play a little better here in this second half, but still they're at the brink of elimination already. Not something I think anyone really expected, but LagProne, with the thinking with Portals, a map that they knew they'd play well on, getting that first game out of the way is a huge advantage for them. It allows them to play a much looser game where they don't feel as pressed for a victory like the qakboosters do now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, right now, qakboosters are just like, please let us get to Emerald. And LagProne's like, well, let's try and pull this out, but if not, we've got Emerald.
Right. A huge difference in mentalities between these teams right now.
Yep. Very different 10 minutes for each team.
And another statement here while we have some time, almost about to start here, but we are going to be running the Jump Up Challenge after the game. So players of the teams, players of anyone who's going to be able to come on again, make sure you comment !jump in the chat, !jump in the chat, and be a follower of Minor League Tag Pro Live here on Twitch. We'll get you an opportunity to be in the Jump Up Halftime Challenge for this match here. And if you find yourself in the top 3 leaderboards at the end of the season, you will be in the very final Jump Up Challenge during the Super Bowl. So if you want the guts and glory of being the ultimate Jump Up Challenge champion, make sure you comment !jump in the chat, and we will be sure just to show how skilled you are in Jump Up.
And once again, no changes to offense or defense for either team.
3, 2, 1.
I'd just like to mention, I'm a real big fan of the delayed pups here. It really allows for as even of a start as you can get without having fixed spawns.
Because things being even is the most important part of Tag Pro, I'd say, right?
Yeah, it's really important that you don't have an advantage based on pure luck. Which, if you don't have those delayed pups, just having the right pup in your base and a good spawn can really get you a free, 1 or 2 caps. And, that's always a bit unfortunate if you get on the short end of that stick. So the delayed pups rule, I think, is one of the smartest additions here in Major and Minor League Tag Pro.
I will say that they've only gone like halfway with it, because delayed pups allows for the possibility of golden cap to for instead of overtimes, or for overtime, which, with delayed cap or first cap, golden cap, that way you don't have 15 overtimes. It's just
Absolutely.
As soon as someone caps it, and you don't have the chance of the random pup. Everyone, has their equal shot at the pups. So that's what I want to see for Season X. It's golden cap for playoff overtimes. Come on. A Super Bowl that ends with a golden cap match, how more exciting could it get?
I don't think it could get any more exciting than that. A couple of real close chances here for LagProne, as they did have an opportunity to cap with a rolling flag carrier, but a nice defusal, and the pups are out for both teams now, as Hark Mollis, trying to stay alive, almost gets returned there off that bomb. Jake from State Farm, nice job hiding in that corner, though, giving his team some advantage. Like I said, it's a 1 game, so whoever wins this half wins this game too. And
the blocks are there.
A beautiful block from Jake from State Farm, freeze antagonist, to get that first of the game, giving the Cac Boosters the 1-0. And
here's another.
Fool coming in with the ton blocks, Atom Bombs not getting by those. And Cac Boosters now have a nice 3-1 lead in this. And looking to make it 4 as Jake Farm just needs the return from the April Fool and Ishii happening as Hart Juji's able to get out before it expires.
And Protagonist complaining about a little bit of lag or something. April again looking for the return. Oh,
half a second.
Yeah, Protagonist letting everyone know that a CAC is both smart and totally a meme. It's, I hear, one of the best memes. I also hear it's pronounced quack. That's what I heard. Remo Slice coming in for LagProne, trying to make this one. Gets the tag pro, but can't get out as easy. Almost gets a snipe there. On
3
Hart.
tag pros that round.
And should be able to win for an easy tap there. 2-1 now, as LagProne only trailing 1 cap. Like I've mentioned before, Lag winning that first game with Portals, if they win this game, they will eliminate the Cactors without even needing to go to a game on it. And that will be the Eastern Conference upset. I think it's as big of a bracket buster on the minor league side as you can get, as Cac Boosters was had only lost 2 games before this playoff started. One of them was to LagProne, and LagProne has just been giving them a real run for their money. Remo's looking to get out past Ishii with Hart block, giving him space. The April Fool, once again, he seemed to have the most roll out of any player, I think, on either team, which is a little because he is in fact Fender. But gotta make the best of it. As OJ Dude at Fender almost gets out past the April Fool and Ishii. Good angles by the Cac Boosters team.
Yes, your rolling bomb is pretty much the defender's curse, as you were, talking about how April keeps getting them. Other than Danger Zone 3, rolling bomb is like the most fun thing for a defender on Danger Zone 3 with those gates.
That's right. You can do some fun things here on Pilot, but it's a lot harder to line up a rolling bomb defusal into the spot here.
Yeah, well, and there's just so much more room for the enemy to get away.
Absolutely. OJ Dude coming Protag into the spike, looking to actually seal up, and they will get another tag pro for the LagPro team, as Hark Mollis looking to get that mid tag pro, but Jake from State Farm instead will get it, as OJ Dude accidentally spikes himself trying to get a pro tag there, as this is a real dangerous situation. Jake from State Farm, tag pro lead on Protagonist, coming in. Beautiful snipe from Hark Mollis, saving a cap that says yeet. He was there's not much he could do about that, as he had people in front and above him, and Hark Mollis with a clutch snap, saving LagProne's chances there.
Absolutely, with that tag pro lead. I didn't even see how he had that lined up, but he obviously did.
Pithy stream may be rip. Pithy stream may be rip.
Well, he's probably recording it at least, so let's just keep rolling.
All right. Well, it's still 2-1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Cac Boosters with a lead. They'll tie up the series 1 if they can hold on. Hark Mollis, a beautiful bomb, and getting the flag, but can't. No, a nice wall juke bar to get by E for at least a second, as Remo Slice accidentally spikes himself there.
Accidentally?
Remo Slice, a nice freeing Hark
beautiful.
Mollis, and Protagonist with a escape from base as well. Adam can't quite contain him. But Hark Mollis will have some space, looking to get some pups, it looks like. And
April
Ishii
neglected
picks it up.
take that bomb that would have returned, get that return a little faster.
Jake from State Farm now with a juke juice looking to get out, and OJ Dude with a beautiful bomb mid, preventing him from getting out using that own thing. But now Protagonist has had an opportunity to use that Guy Pro lead, would have given up a regrab. He was able to secure a lead his team. That would have been my decision, but I mean, to each his own. Protag may be able to win for the cap anyway, as the April Fool has a block on Atom Bomb, and Remo Slice just barely. That was as close as you can get. Protagonist was dying for a return there, as he had 3 and has another one, but didn't quite get the angle before Hark Mollis grabbed the flag. OJ Dude, a nice return there as Atom Bomb has the flag. It's the defender's curse once again. A defender flag carrier. He's wishing that he could get the return, and he gets it himself anyway. Look at that. And Protagonist with a split between OJ Dude and Hark, as Remo Slice has a cap.
Oh, it ties it up.
And this game may be going into sudden death if qakboosters can't get a return, and Hark Mollis is going to come in. LagProne with a 1-cap lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. LagProne on the brink of eliminating the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. This is insane. 2 quick caps. Beautiful by Hark to get that lap in. Protagonist and Jake from State Farm need to make something happen here. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. It was looking like it was all sealed up for the qakboosters, but some beautiful jukes and some time pups, as LagProne team has absolutely dominated pups in both halves here on Pilot.
Great grab by Remo there. And honestly, I wouldn't even worry about capping so much at this point. I would just, keep them off of their, off their game. Or you can cap.
Remo Slice won't make it. He almost here.
And that pretty much seals it.
The qakboosters going down in the first 2 games, as Ishii can't quite get out. Jake from State Farm has 28 seconds left. They need 2 caps, and Hark Mollis is just going to play it safe. You know that the decision here, as he just needs to stay alive. A couple seconds more. Jake from State Farm.
Oh my goodness. This could happen.
Left. If qakboosters can get another cap here in the last 10 seconds, it will be a sudden death aim as Remo Slice gets returned. OJ Dude needs to stay alive for 3 seconds.
A beautiful kiss.
A smart kiss from them, preserves the LagProne victory. I can't believe what I have seen here. LagProne absolutely crushing them on Thinking with Portals, going down by 2 caps and coming back for the win. Absolutely insane. LagProne's going to be moving on to this conference finals here.
Yeah, and that was just, really great team play, taking advantage in that, last couple minutes of qakboosters. I think maybe got a little overconfident, and that first cap just kind of threw them off balance, and they were able to take advantage with a second cap, and suddenly qakboosters are playing from behind again. So yeah, congrats to LagProne for taking down qakboosters. qakboosters lost 4 games the entire season. 3 of them were to LagProne.
That's right. 3 losses all to LagProne. Reminders for anyone who's a football fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars losing only 3 games back in the day when they were good, and all 3 of them were to the Tennessee Titans, a team no one really expected to make the playoffs, but they were able to come back, get the win. Beautiful job by LagProne. Moving on, qakboosters cannot be happy with their play, and we're here going to be doing the Club Challenge sheet. So
we going to talk to a captain, possibly?
Yeah, we'll pull the captain in quick. Just let it the Bob 18 set up the challenge. It's ready. We will start that up.
I think we've got. We should go get Bali, possibly.
That's right.
Do all by myself. No, I wish I had some stats to go over that last half, but you all were there and watching it with very tight last half, coming down to the last seconds, almost pushing things into overtime. And with a well-timed kiss by, I think it was Remo Slice, to wrap things up and give LagProne that win.
All right, we have Ollie Mandeus and E from the LagProne team coming in with a beautiful first half on Thinking with Portals and a last-second upset on Highlight, coming back with 2 caps to secure the victory. Ollie Mandeus, how'd your team do that? Like, being down in that second half with only 2 minutes left, kind of thought you were left dead, but 2 quick caps able to secure the victory. What really inspired your team to come back from that?
I mean, I don't know that it was inspiration. It's execution. I tell my guys, one of the things I say is that it's not the cake and ice cream. It's the meat and potatoes that's going to win stuff. It's not the highlight plays. It's not the big, showy stuff. It's just simple execution of strategy. And, we were down 1 cap. It was getting tight, but our guys stayed calm. Adam got the flag, which is not a situation our team is typically in. If you look at the stats, our defense doesn't grab a lot. But then Remo called out, hey, we've got a rolling bomb, go kiss. Adam was able to kiss. Our defense was able to clear up base, and we got those caps coming through. That was really, really excellent execution. I'm really proud of my team.
Yeah, that's just smart play, especially to make sure your defense kisses and does not hold the flag. No, I'm just
no, exactly.
We talked a little bit. Move back to Thinking with Portals because we do have E with us as well. E, you were kind of a with Portals specific sub, but you were able to play extraordinarily well. Why do you play so Thinking with Portals, E? What is it? Just out of curiosity for those who are.
Thanks. I mean, I think I play really well when I have a very clear set of instructions of what to do, and that's the case on Thinking with Portals. OJ definitely has more natural talent than I do. So when the map's a little bit less structured, he's better than I am. But I had a plan for whatever the offense was doing on the opposite team, so just to execute it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you and Adam Bomb had more returns than the entire Casters team in the second half. So we were really talking about how well you guys did defense there.
It's really easy playing with Adam. He's a very good defender. So.
Yeah, you did a great job on Portal because it really takes the aggressive guy on the flag and someone on Portal that can kind of contain and get the snipe.
I have a bit of a plan. I don't see many people doing it, but a bit of a plan to try and really aggressively hold that Portal, and it worked out pretty well today.
Yeah, most people just kind of sit there as a limp potato, right? And then other people can come in and boost them off. But when we first came in to play this match, we got E in because he was really pushing for time, and he said, I can play this map, and so we gave him a shot, even on the major side. And if he had to sub in on majors, I was going to be extremely confident in us coming out with a win because he knows what to do. He's aggressive in his objective, which is always a plus in Tag Pro, right? Like passive play doesn't win. Aggressive, smart play wins. And that's what he was able to do.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, that was a great game. It was a really tough team, and Pilot was great to watch.
So, who are the two teams playing tomorrow night for the East Coast, the other East Coast playoff?
That'll be the Pack, the Base Gods, and then Boost and Dynamo's Miners team.
So, you guys have any preference who you'd rather play next week?
We got swept by both of them in the regular season, so we'll look to improve on that record come tomorrow, or come next week.
Are there any maps you guys are looking forward to in the conference finals that you think you'll play well on, or you keep that a closely guarded secret for the negotiation process?
I mean, obviously we're not going to put our cards out here on the table. I think that our minors team is comfortable on, our minors team is more comfortable on maps than our majors team is in a lot of respects. And so, we're going to have to look at the tape, look at the other team, whoever ends up on top in that matchup. What they did well, see how we match up against them. But in all honesty, a majority of our decision is going to be based on what we do well, rather than trying to game what the other team does. We think this is about us and our execution. We just knocked off the #1 team. The CAC Boosters had arguably the best regular season in competitive Tag Pro history, and so we
Until
feel
they
that our
met
minors
you.
team. We feel that our I said regular season. Regardless of how it ends up, and we feel that we can really exert our will. So we'll. I guess we'll see what happens next, or tomorrow's are picked.
Thank you so much, Volume and Deus and E, joining us from LagProne after a beautiful upset in 2 games, in fact, of the 1-seeded CAC Boosters. We're just about to start our Jump Up Challenge, so once again, thank you guys so much for joining us, and hope that you do well in the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for streaming and for everything you do. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you. Congrats again.
All right, so for the Jump Up Challenge of 3 competitors, Spike King, Quirky, and AZHF, as if they're going to be playing this playoff edition Jump Up Challenge, looking for their spot on the leaderboard, trying to knock off a Darsh here. As any favorites here? I know Azef looking forward to this for all he's been talking about in chat for a little bit, so he's hoping to do well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect here. I will say that, getting on that leaderboard somewhat depends on the other people sucking.
As if already at 139, 140 power-ups, just grabbing all of them along the side. No one's gone down either of the sides right now, as Azef has a clean run. He really has an opportunity to do well here. First spike there for Azef's got a couple spikes, but he does...
He and Quirky are both tied around 240, 250.
Yeah, Quirky taking the lead, though, doing a great job. 280 now, as a couple of spikes from both players. Quirky still in the lead, needs to get about 15 more to be on the leaderboard, and a nice bomb there from Spiking kills Azef. Quirky got 311, looking to get on the leaderboard. He might be able to get in the top 3 if he can just get a few more here. I have 6 seconds left. Quirky grabbing a couple. He's at 122. 322. And I believe, let me double check our leaderboard here. My leaderboard has closed. Don't darn it.
The drama. The tension.
322. The leaderboard here for the Jump Up Challenge. 322 for Quirky. As soon as fifth on the leaderboard. Very close. Can't quite knock off a Darsh out of that top 3. He needed 328 to do that. I remembered wrong. It was 317. I thought he had just pushed a Darsh down. But Quirky making it onto the top 7 here. Nice job from him pushing out high. I'm cute. A couple less spikes, and he definitely had an opportunity to take one of the top 3 spots there.
Yeah, those spikes at the end definitely were the kind of thing that kept him from top 3. That's unfortunate. It's hard to get those last pups. You really need to kind of, work for them.
Well, thank you so much for joining us during this playoff game. We have another playoff game for you tomorrow, as we take on the Western Conference number 2 versus number 3 in the minor league playoff edition of mLTP League Tech Live. Excuse me. I'd like to
The Holden Gate Warriors versus OH. Okay, Hens.
That's right. So Holden Gate Warriors had a little bit of a scare with the quote-unquote Dodds Fall suspension for calling Private Major the anchor, which was a very clever prank, but he will be playing in majors and not suspended and can have as much success as they can. But the OK Hens looking to advance well. I think it'll be a real tight game here between the two. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for Pithy for running the stream. My good friend Nolfin here for the commentary and thinking with Portal's expertise. Adarsh for pretending to help out with chat every once in a while. If you like the stream, be sure to follow us on Twitch. And a special thanks to the Bob18 for actually running the Jump Up Challenge instead of a Darsh. So follow us on Twitch if you want some more entertaining, high-quality broadcasts. We'll be bringing you another one tomorrow. And this is Second signing off. We will see you all next week.
Have a good one, everyone.